Even if nothing happens at CenturyLink Field today during the Seahawks-Buccaneers game, or if nothing happens in Seattle or anywhere else on the West Coast, the strange clues that have been dropped over the years about November 3rd are nothing short of interesting. As a last consideration video, I want to give a shout out to a channel some of you guys have introduced me to. TM Films. What you're going to see here is a distillation of some of what he put in one of his last videos. In Koshan Mitwilly's videos, he talks about this clip from The Simpsons, who are famous for predicting everything from 9/11 to the election of Donald Trump. This is the clip that talks about one fateful day in November. At this point, Koshan says that in this frame with the 7 and the 30 in the background, the 0 is a placeholder for the 3, and that this 3 is talking about the 3rd of November, and that the 7 is just there to throw everything off. What's more compelling to me is what TM Films brings to the table about this frame. If you just take the 30 from the field marker and the 7 from the jersey, you have the number 307 or 307. Well, guess what today, possible fateful day of Sunday, November 3rd is? Today is the 307th day of the year. Coincidence? Sure, it could be. Another thing TM Films pointed out on October 31st was that Seattle had 2 mass casualty drills through November 2nd. Remember, on Monday, September 10th, the night before the 9/11 attacks, FEMA was deployed near Ground Zero.
So all the efforts now are still focused as a rescue operation.
And looking at it, based on your experience, is this likely to take a month, 2 months, longer? What's your own personal estimate?
To be honest with you, we arrived on late Monday night and went into action on Tuesday morning. And not until today did we get a full opportunity to work the entire site other than the spot at Church and Day to which we were deployed.
Before the London subway bombing, they were conducting the exact same kind of drills in the area. And a day before it happened, FEMA was doing a drill down from that school in Connecticut that I can't mention that supposedly got shot up in December of 2012. Is it a coincidence that they conducted 2 mass casualty drills in Seattle, literally called Stop the Bleed? Now, TM Films reports that one of Seattle's major bridges, the Aurora Bridge, has announced emergency repairs force 10 days of lane closures starting on October 31st. In the context of what predictive programming is pointing to happening today in Seattle, this could prove significant. This is one of the major bridges used for exiting and entering the city. With lane closures, this would be a major bottleneck for people trying to flee the city. To add more insult to injury, on Halloween night, Seattle radio station KUOW posted this to their website. What should you do in the event of a nuclear attack? TM Films also points out that the Hawaii ballistic missile alert took place on January 13th, 2018. That's 113. Combine that with this frame of a ballistic missile alert on November 3rd from the rookie series called Fallout, scheduled to air tonight, and that's pretty strange.
This can't be real. What's happening? There's a nuke coming!
Impact expected.
Another interesting historical fact regarding today is that the International Distress Signal, SOS, became a worldwide standard when it was included in the service regulations of the first International Radio Telegraph Convention, signed on, you guessed it, November 3rd, 1906. And to add a spooky insult to injury to that, today marks the 113th year since that day. 11-3 again. But it's probably just coincidence. TM Films covers way more, guys. If you want to see his video, I'll leave the link in the description and in the pinned comment. And if you want to get up to speed on what the heck I'm talking about with November 3rd, I'll leave the links to those videos with more details about this day in the description as well. Like I've been saying, this day could come and go with nothing at all significant happening. And I hope that's the case. But I'll tell you this. If more of us were clued into the predictive programming that literally told us what was going to happen and that it was going to happen on 9/11, a lot of lives could have been saved. You guys stay safe out there, and please share this video with everybody you know, everywhere you can on social media. Also, leave your thoughts about this for the world and the Google Thought Police in the comments section below, and I'll see you guys in the next heavily censored shadow ban video.